Events as they happen, when they happen, where they happen. Joy 99.7 FM, your most reliable news source.
And Sam, in the last 48 hours, there's one major news item that has dominated the headlines all across the country. Followed the protest by former, in fact, customers of Mengs Bank who thought they've been duped. They've been demonstrating in Kumasi. Today, in the last 30 minutes or so, we got confirmation. This is a breaking news that we are getting from our sources in national security tonight. We got confirmation that as we speak, literally in the last hour, a warrant to arrest Nam1, popularly known as Nam1, but also the owner of Mengs Gold, Nana Appiah Mensah, has now been issued. And I want to read, we have the court documents, the warrant itself. I want to read it as it says. It's not him alone, it's himself and two others who the warrant is for. And it says here, the document we have, there are three documents we have, the court document. It says, warrant to arrest in the Supreme Court of Ghana. It says to IGP and any other officers of the court, of this court. Warrant to arrest in the Supreme Court of Ghana to IGP and any other officers of this court, police officer and other officers of this court. Whereas Nana Appiah Mensah of Accra is accused of the offense, and the offense, now we know what the offense is: defrauding by false pretense in contravention of section 131 of Act 2960. You are hereby commanded in the name of the president forthwith to apprehend the said Nana Appiah Mensah. So two things you are learning tonight: that there is a warrant issued in the Supreme Court of Ghana, commanded in the name of the President of the Republic of Ghana for the arrest, immediate arrest of Nana Appiah Mensah, who is the owner of Mengs Gold Ghana Limited. And also we know that he's also now being charged with the offense of defrauding by false pretense. And the warrant goes on to state, the court is in Accra and is issued in Accra the 9th day of January 2019. And this is has a signature of the judge in question. And this was, of course, the date is 9th January 2019. And so this is the news we are getting. However, as I indicated, Nana Appiah Mensah is not the only individual for whom the bench warrant has been issued. In fact, there are two others. Now, the second bench warrant we have says that, and this warrant says has been issued for one Rose Tete, and we need to check who Rose Tete is. We're just getting this literally in the last 1 hour. We need to check who Rose Tete is, and from what I'm hearing, it might be the wife. This is something this is unfolding and developing, so we'll be getting further confirmation. But it might be the wife of the Nana Appiah Mensah in question, and this warrant also, from the document we have reached, I'm going to quote verbatim from it. It says here, warrant to arrest in the Supreme Court of Ghana to IGP and any other police officer and other officers of the court, whereas Rose Tete of Accra is also accused of the offense defrauding by false pretense. So again, same charge, defrauding by false pretense. You are hereby commanded in the name of the president forthwith to apprehend the said Rose Tete in Accra, and this, of course, the court is in Accra and is issued in Accra again on the 9th January 2019, signed again by the magistrate of the court. There is a third individual. The name here is Benedicta Appiah, and Benedicta Appiah appears to be the sister of Nana Appiah Mensah, who is the owner of Mengs Gold. And again, it says warrant to arrest in the Supreme Court of Ghana, and again is directed at the IGP or any other police officer or other officers of the court. So any of these individuals can effect an arrest of these individuals in question. Again, the charge is defrauding by false pretense as against section 131 of Act 2960. And again, and this is important, you are hereby commanded in the name of the president. And so,
in the name of the president,
it's not an ordinary warrant. This is coming directly from the president, in the name of the president, commander in chief of the Ghana Armed Forces tonight.
Yeah.
In his name, the IGP and any other police officer or any officer of the court really should effect the arrest of Nana Appiah Mensah, owner of Mengs Gold, his wife, as you're beginning to learn, and his sister. Anywhere you see them, immediately. It says forthwith. So this must happen immediately, wherever you see them. Now, further information we are gathering is, as of now, the processes have been triggered with Interpol for his arrest. So this bench warrant, of course, is issued in Ghana, but the process has been triggered with Interpol for his arrest anywhere in the world.
Anywhere in the world.
Where he is found, under the authority of the president of Ghana and working through Interpol, because we are members of Interpol, he must be arrested immediately, together with the wife and the sister. Further information we are getting, and our security forces have been working on this for a while, from what my sources tell me, that they reckon that he's in two places as we speak tonight. One in Nigeria, two in South Africa. So these are the two places where the security forces working together with Interpol are focusing tonight in terms of apprehending him, the wife and the sister. Nigeria and South Africa. There are reports that he first flew to South Africa and then found his way into Nigeria. But these are the two places you're focusing. So if you don't find him in Ghana, the primary areas you're looking for him now will be Nigeria and South Africa as we speak. Another information we are getting tonight from our sources within the police service, national security, etc., who are telling us this, is that apart from the fact that any officer of the court and the police officer is directed under the commandment of the president to effect the arrest, the public are being asked to assist.
Okay.
Right? So if you're listening to us tonight, under the authority of the president, you are encouraged, if you know where Nana Appiah Mensah is tonight, either hiding in Ghana or wherever it is that he's hiding,
Nigeria,
anywhere in the
South
world,
Africa or the UK,
you should alert any police officer. Since you're working through Interpol, most countries in the world are members of Interpol. So you can walk to, if you're in Nigeria and you see Nana Appiah Mensah, walk to any police station right now, report, and the
arrested.
Interpol processes would have been kicked in and have him arrested. Ghanaian members of the public in Ghana do same. If you know where he is, it's your duty to report, because this warrant has come. There's another information you're getting tonight that another branch of the Bank of Ghana called the FCC, I think it's called the Financial Intelligence Center, right? The Financial Intelligence Center tonight has also triggered the process to freeze all his bank accounts tonight. And so we're looking at the situation where by the time it's 5 o'clock, it's very possible that all his bank accounts either would have been frozen already, because this information came to us a few minutes ago.
Okay.
Because I know this process has been started before now. It's very likely that in the next few minutes, or even before we started breaking this news, Nana Appiah Mensah's bank accounts in Ghana would have been frozen. But seeing, and from the sources I'm talking to, who seem very the urgency with which they attach to this, I get a sense that they are not only targeting to freeze his accounts that he may have in Ghana,
but abroad as well.
Exactly. Wherever he may have an account, offshore accounts in the Cayman Islands or in whatever it is, there is an attempt, a global effort right now, really, backed with through Interpol, etc., to track whatever accounts that he may have, freeze those accounts immediately as the legal process is kicking, as we've already seen. So if you're listening to us tonight, breaking news story we are getting from our sources, a confirmation tonight that the 3 warrants have been issued for the immediate arrest of the owner of Mengs Gold, Nana Appiah Mensah, aka Nam1, and his wife and sister. And this has been issued under the commandment of the President of the Republic. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the Commander-in-Chief himself, has ordered the IGP, the police officers, and any officer of the court, and this is in the name of the Supreme Court, for his arrest. Secondly, you are being asked, if you're a public, if you're a member of the public, wherever you are tonight, if you know where the Nana Appiah Mensah is, help the police officers effect his arrest. Thirdly, we are learning that our sources say the police officers working through Interpol, because the Interpol process have been kicked in, tell us that they suspect that he's either in South Africa or in Nigeria, and they're asking Interpol wherever he may be, they find him to arrest him and processes to be kicked in to bring him to Ghana. We're also hearing that the Financial Intelligence Center has kicked in processes, either have done it already or in the process of freezing all his bank accounts, both here in Ghana, working through international agencies to freeze it wherever it is that he may have account. But my colleague, MFA Pau, has also been following this. You've been speaking with
the CID boss, Mami Tiwa.
What else are we learning from her?
Okay, so just like you've been saying, she's also saying that they've triggered the processes for Interpol, because yesterday when we spoke to the lawyer for the Men's Gold customers, they stated that they were waiting for the CID to trigger the process. So Mami Tiwa tells me a while ago that they've triggered the process for 194 countries. Okay. 194 countries. They've triggered the process there, that anywhere that NAM1 is, they should be able to get them. And she's very hopeful that they are able to arrest him, because they've triggered the process everywhere. And it's a red alert, she says. So he's a wanted man as at the time we were speaking to. So that warrant, like you're talking about, has been issued. And they're saying that every process there is to be able to arrest NAM1 has been triggered. And I asked her, why now? Why now? Because he was been operating for a while. BOG had issued a statement. SEC had also raised concerns. We also had concerns from PMMC, and he says that this is the time they think that they have something against him to be able to, and it includes money laundering as well.
I see.
As she says, yes,
I see.
Some of the charges they are hoping to prefer against him, it would include money laundering as well.
Okay, so that is the info we have for you tonight. I want to join us on our subsequent bulletins, because there's far more that we are learning every minute. This is a very fluid situation. As you see, this was done 9th January. It appears it literally had happened and crystallized literally in the last few minutes, really. Last few minutes. And we're getting far more on this. We want to stay with us here on Joy 99.7, because our sources are pretty much, because this is fluid, it's very possible that by evening he may have been found, because they are zeroing in on his location in Nigeria and in South Africa.
Okay.
They tracked the flight he went in, the people he went with. Is the reason why they've narrowed in on himself, the wife, and the sister, right? And it is very possible that the state agency may have him in custody very soon, because as MFA said, the number of countries alone,
194
that
countries
are on board in trying to get this man, is pretty huge. And that's where we are tonight with NAM1.
Okay, and I'm sure we'd have more, at 5:30 when you come through with Top Story as well. But many thanks, Evans Mensah, with that breaking news right here on Joy 99.7 FM.
The events as they happen, when they happen, where they happen. Joy 99.7 FM, your most reliable news source.